Live from Germantown, located in the heart of Music City, USA, it's The Tony Show. And now your host, the myth, the man, the legend, it's Tony!
Well, hey everybody again. Welcome to my kitchen during our wonderful quarantine. Today's the NFL draft, so I'm paying homage to my Chicago Bears, which are usually absolutely terrible as of late. So hopefully they pick somebody good. Sorry, my Green Bay fans, but it's the way it goes. Good luck for all your football teams. So in that case, since I can't grill out anymore or anything, we don't have a grill. I live in an apartment, and I'm going to show you how to make bratwurst at home on your stovetop. Turns out delicious, though. So yeah, here's the football season and hopefully summer and grilling soon. Anyway, the first thing you want to do, I already have my brats out and ready to go. And I have boiling water already, which is right here. So I'm going to take these brats, throw them in that boiling water. Just like so. And let them sit in there for about 5, 6, 7 minutes. And that's what you do. You can even turn the heat off if you want, or just keep it on low. So the next thing I'm going to do is heat up my pan here, put some butter in it. You can use oil if you want, or beer. But yeah, like I said, I like to cook with a lot of butter and stuff like that. So, as you can see, I haven't been out much. So I'm going to let that saute up a bit while my brats are in there. The brats are getting nice and tender in the water. And what we're going to do, we're going to sear it and make it look good and put oil and all that stuff on it. However, yeah, looking good. You just don't want to start to bleed out. See, I just turned my heat off and I'll just keep it covered for a few minutes. Probably about 5. And now I have an onion here that I'm going to cut. That's always fun. To put in here with my butter. To saute and caramelize a little bit. That way we can use it on the brats, you know. So this is the fun part of cutting the onion. And yeah, let's do that. So here we go. I want to cut the ends off first. Make sure you have a nice sharp knife. Cut it in half. And this way you can peel it better. Get that skin off. I'm not going to use this whole onion, obviously. It's just me. So I don't know why I'm doing that. But yeah. That's nice and good. So watch your fingers again, folks. Always safety first. So then you're just going to cut it like that inside. And voila, you have some onion slices already that you could just throw in there. Some people have a fancy onion cutter. I do not. Just take it apart. Make a mess. That's what I do. It's always fun afterwards. You want to brown them up a little bit? I'll throw a couple more in there for each of my things. And you don't have to do this, but I'm going to add a hint of brown sugar, or you could add white sugar. It'll caramelize the onions. Gives it a little sweeter taste. But, so yeah, that's what I like to do. I know, riveting, huh, folks? So I'm going to let them sit there and saute for a bit. And then I'm going to, don't mind my pan, it's been used a lot. You can donate one if you want. I'm going to take my buns, throw them in the oven. I already have it at 300 degrees. Throw it in there, I don't know, 5 minutes maybe, tops, just to toast it. So we'll get that. There we go. Now, in the meantime, give those brats a couple more minutes. I'm sitting here. Oh, I have a question. How have I been spending my quarantine? Kind of like this. I go to bed whenever and wake up whenever. Time is kind of irrelevant right now. In the beginning, when I could go to the state parks and stuff, I would enjoy it. I really enjoy the outdoors, so I like to go hiking, that kind of thing. You know, just become one with nature, and it's something you could do and enjoy with yourself. You don't need company. I'm mostly introverted anyway, so it doesn't really bother me at all. I just go out there and disappear for hours at a time, a couple miles, a few miles, 5, 10, whatever. But so it doesn't bother me. It's nice to have, you know, if you want to bring a friend every now and then, but it's ultimate social distancing. Just get lost in the woods, disappear. So that's kind of what I would normally be doing, but since they closed the state parks here in Tennessee, I think till tomorrow, which I will not be going because everybody and their brother will probably be there. But kind of gives me not hope. All right, I don't want to burn up those onions, so I'm going to turn that temp down and check these brats. Yeah. See, that's kind of the color you want them to start going. So I'm going to about 2 more minutes in there, and then I'll sear them. And then should be about the time that our buns are done, and I can eat them. Oh, wait, I have a question, folks. Man, if I only ate one meal for the rest of my life, what would it be? Man, that is a tough one. Honestly, I can eat rice just about every day. Spanish rice, like Puerto Rican rice and gandules, and it's a, you know, as I said, a Puerto Rican dish, or tamales with some plantains, which I will be making one day. But yeah, that's like really something I can eat every day, man. I'm not a real picky eater, so you know, I've survived on MREs when I was in the Marine Corps, and that didn't bother me at all. We come up with all kinds of crazy recipes. So if any of my jarhead buddies are out there, you know what I'm talking about. But oh, let me watch my onions. But yes, I mean, I literally could eat rice every single day. Rice or pasta or something like that with high carbs, I don't know. As I said, you could tell. All right, I'm going to sear these now. They should be about ready. Let's see. Oh, I really like steak too. So 100% carnivore. All right. I'm going to let these brown now on each side. Turn this heat back up a little bit. And what it's essentially doing is just like other things. If you saw the pork chop one, look, I'm making a mess here. It makes the crispy. You could do this really with any sausage, like any kind of like andouille sausage or something like that. Italian sausage while you're home and you don't have a grill. These are the kind of things you could do. The inside will be tender, we hope, because that's our plan. And the searing of the outside. Don't mind me, I make a mess. This stuff pops all over. So yeah, I'm used to grease hitting my arms, so it doesn't bother me. But yeah, there's my, I'll throw that there. But if you could see, it's already browning, and this is exactly what you want it to do on each side. That one could probably go a little more. Probably go like 2 or 3 minutes on each side and you'll be good. You know, the onions are getting a little crispy, but a lot of that browning is from that brown sugar that's caramelizing it right now. Like crispy on the ends, like that one, well, that's definitely crispy. So what I'll do is I'll take those out right now, because I don't want them too overcooked. But yeah. Let's see, do we have any more questions? Oh. Somebody just asked how my friends and family are doing in Puerto Rico. They seem to be doing well. You know, Puerto Rico is a really resilient place. The people there are really resilient. They've had hurricanes, you know, if you haven't watched the news in the last year or two. Hurricanes decimating the islands, earthquakes, now this, rolling power outages, all of it. But they are very, very good. Everybody in my family and my friends are doing well. They're just, they're just doing what they do, making the best of everything. Sorry, my buns are done. I don't want to burn them. I talked to a couple of them just the last couple days, my cousin and my friend Warren, who lives down there. And yeah, they're just making the best of it. But they are fine. They have roofs over their head, food to eat, that kind of thing. Now I got to find something to grab this pan out of here. I didn't prepare for that. Ah, look at there. I miss them very much, and I will be going back if you guys are watching the second they let me. All right, see, these are nice and toasted. And I will just set them on this plate, which is way too small for both of these, but whatever. All right, these brats should be about done. Oh yeah. See, you get that grill touch to them. Let me get a knife, and I will show you. The inside should be done. See there? I got the cheddar brats, obviously. There's a little red, and that's exactly what you want when you pull them off, because you want to pull them off, and you want to pull them off and let the juices continue to cook. Let them sit for a minute, like you would a steak. But yeah, that's exactly right. See, it's going to be nice and tender and juicy in the middle, nice and crispy on the outside. So I'll pull these now and put them on my bun. See, both sides crispy. Throw some onions on there, which I like to do. Onions are sticking together because they are caramelized, like I said, with the sugar. So you just gotta go with it. But they're delicious. Let me get that out of there before I burn the house down, or the apartment building for that matter. Don't mind my mess. This isn't a normal set, so everything's not perfect and pretty. This is how real people cook. Oh, and mustard. I use plain old yellow mustard usually. You can, use Dijon. You all know how to eat brats, I hope. Throw that on there. And yeah, I'm pretty basic, so that's all I want. I don't know if you could see that. Delicious. So I'm going to sit in this chair and attempt to eat them. So smoky in here, folks. Whoops. They're probably super hot, though, so if I burn the crap out of my mouth. Sorry. Man, I should have a beer. Like I said, homage to the draft, to the Bears. Sorry, Packers fans again. That's some good stuff, man. Look at that. Nice and tender in the middle. Oh, yeah. Very hot. Very hot but delicious. Sorry. You could probably hear me like chowing down. But it is really good, and I'm really happy about making this right now. It's my dinner. Man, I don't want to make more. Oh yeah. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed that. And if I didn't get all your questions, as I'm chewing with my mouth full. But thank you for joining me once again. And we're going to keep this thing going, have maybe some guests every now and then. We're working on a whole thing. So I appreciate you guys watching me and keeping me company, even though you're not really keeping me company, but it gives me something to do. You keep my sanity in place. So I'm not staring at a wall or watching TV all day long, rotting my brain. But yeah, appreciate it. And I will talk to you all probably tomorrow. All right, y'all. You have a good night. I'm going to enjoy these brats right here. So thank you for coming to my kitchen again. Good night.